Hi, this is Matt from Sensu Brush, and I wanted to show you a sketching program called Terasui Sketches. It's one of several really nice apps out there to use on your iPhone. Apps like SketchTime are available, and Sketchbook Pro, which is really nice, and ArtRage has a nice one. This is just a nice one to add into all of those. We oftentimes have customers asking for what apps to use on their iPhone. This is a sketch I did of my wife last night when we were sitting on the couch, and I'm like, I'm just going to leave that up there while it's there, but I'll run you through the tools you have. So you've got a pencil and a pen. Each one of these allows you to tap on it, and you get to select a different thickness of the tool. So you've got pencil, pen, marker, fine tip marker, watercolor, brush, an eraser, you got a color palette, and then you can flip over here and they've got an additional, it's like a crayon, it's like a thick pencil crayon, more of a brush tip marker, an airbrush, and this is a paintbrush, and then you've got this really cool fill pattern tool, and again the color palette, color picker, which is great. But we'll just open up a new thing. So you just squeeze down to go back to go to your gallery, and then up here you can tap to open a new painting, or you can also tap on the little gear, which gives you the options to either import a photo or take a picture. You can get no grain or fine grain paper, ruled paper, so you can get a grid or horizontal line, and then colored paper. And I'm not sure how you change the color on this. I've tried to figure it out unsuccessfully. But let's look at the tools quickly. Let's see, we'll just do this in black so it'll be easier to see. So again, you can choose between a fine tip, and you've got the other settings. Just getting thicker. Right, so those are the default settings. But in each of these cases, if you double tap the tool, you can open up a little panel over here on the side. So this is if you buy the Pro upgrade, which I think is going to cost you about $7. And it may also, I'm sorry, I should know this, but if you have the iPad version, you may be able to download this version for free, but I'm not certain of that, so don't hold me to it. So you can adjust the opacity over here, and then thick and thin over here. And that's with all those tools. So let's we'll clear that away. Here's what the marker looks like. And I'm not going to need to show you all of these different thicknesses, but I'll give you an idea of what the line is like. It's very nice. You can see it's very even, right? And when you get to the marker, oops, why it does that? It should be black. Oh yeah, that's odd. Okay. Marker's got a little, it almost seems to be a little viscous, which is nice. Watercolor brush, I like the watercolor brush. It's very nice. It's a nice quality to it. So I'm just double tapping the eraser to clear the page. Oh, let me go back here too for a second. So if you tap on your little color block, you get, this is your palette down here. Splotch, splotch. And over here you've got the pencil. This is a cool pencil. I like this one a lot on the iPad version. I use it as well. Feels very retro. Brush pen. So you can see if you speed up, slow down, it gets a different line width. So variable line width. Airbrush, which I never use, but I will right now. And then you've got the paintbrush, which isn't trying to resemble or duplicate oil paints or anything. It's very opaque. It's got a, it gets a little bit of that feathered edge to it. And then my fave tool is the fill tool. So whichever color you have selected already, that's what these are going to default to in here. So you get different tones. In this case, we've got blacks, we've got shades of gray. You get these vertical lines. One is more densely packed than the other. Horizontal lines, diagonal lines going both directions, and then a dense field of dots and a looser field of dots, and then halftone dots at different sizes. And so you can, we go to, oh wait, so boop, boop, boop. What do we want? Well, we want this one, I think. So then you just trace out the area that you want to fill, and it fills in. You can see it's doing its autosave thing too. So let's do that again. We'll change the pattern. We'll get a little, let's get one of these dots. We'll fill in the square. Isn't that cool? I love that. That's really neat. So you love that, don't you? That's what you want to save, and you pinch it down and you tap on this, and you can either email it off or post it on Facebook or Twitter or send it to your photo library, delete it. It's all up to you. We're just going to cancel. But it's a really sweet little drawing app, and you find yourself out with some idea that you want to jot down. This is a great option to have on your iPhone. Okay, this is Matt with Sensu Brush, and if you want to see our products, over at sensubrush.com, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.